Hey. Hi, Islam, Elon Islam. As I am, guess demonstrating this video to you. Um, in making America great. So, what I did was went up. It is December the 17th, 2024, and it's going on 9 p.m. So today is Tuesday. So what happened is I check my every other Tuesday. I get direct deposit through my Robinhood account, but when I checked to see what it was, my direct deposit, it said $168, or I think 167 or 167. I think it is 167 and some odd cents, and I was like, that's not right. I have 45 hours. So I went up to Burger King, and the manager Thomas was there, and he gave me my check stub, and I opened the check stub, and he went over it with me, and it showed that I was only paid for 15 hours, and um, I um, I kept my, we have a timeout sheet where we clock in, clock out, clock in, clock out. So I try to keep at the end of each pay period my last timeout sheet, so it shows exactly how many hours should be on my check stub. And I showed it to him, and he took a picture and he of my check stub and my timeout sheet, in and out sheet, and he said he was going to send it to Booker. Booker is the main manager at the store. When Phoenix Food is still Burger King Corporation, um, but I don't. I guess you want to say a sub company like Phoenix Foods. So it's Phoenix Foods that is on the check stub, but it's Burger King logo, Burger King Corporation. So I guess two different entities under the same umbrella. The main umbrella is Burger King. It's a franchise. Um, Before it was Phoenix Foods, and it was under a different owner, Janelle and Carl, and it was called Fantastic Foods. Now, I was told it has several different, or a few other, more than one owner of this store franchise, but it's under Phoenix Foods, but it's still Burger King. So you can imagine what I thought was, I was experiencing a lot of force plotted thoughts of trying to seem like induce stress, because as soon as I um, scroll to see what my direct deposit was that I've had direct deposit now since they moved from Fantastic Foods to Phoenix Foods. Fantastic Foods, the owners did not, Janelle and Carl, they didn't have direct deposit availability, but this one does. So, and I was like, let me see, because I have, rent and so forth to pay, rent, main thing, rent. And when I saw only $167 in the account, I was like, what is this? So that's when I went ahead and post on X, because it's important. X, just like when it was Twitter, my goodness, I can't tell you the mental, I guess you want to say, strain. It Things could have been without me having to communicate and articulate emotions and what I was experiencing, what I have experienced. It could really have, especially when I was finding feathers. When I found feathers, I was finding feathers on my path back and forth to work, and I found feathers under the bed at the hotel where we used to live at. It was I think it was Extended Stay America then, and then it changed a little bit after to Admiral Suites. So that was, and just seeing feathers back and forth and hearing people, hearing predominantly African American blacks uh, say bird or birdman, and those that look Spanish look my way. And this is a city where the United States Navy, Army, and the police is prevalent. I mean, I can't tell you how many times, oddly, police cars in Rundell, Annapolis, or other the black and white police cars, Annapolis city police cars, are oddly driving around. Still to this day. So I just ignore them because I know I am definitely demonstrating as much as possible to be a productive citizen, and as much as possible implement constitutional laws or of the organic constitution, the true organic constitution. Because Montgomery Bay and Arrington-Bey Moors have been naturalized. They have been naturalized to do such things, and it feels very well being naturalized under spirits of freedom. But what was odd, Elon, was when I scrolled down to see only $167, a male with a Spanish accent was like, sit down. And still, when Imani comes in or he's sleeping, hearing Black, Negro, or African American male and female accents very close and around the room. I've been saying it for so long. Our new apartment, saying they did it, um, stay. Um, I still hearing someone say, "She love your son. I love your son." Um, the male with the Spanish accent, like this past Saturday when Imani walked in, he came in from working a double around a little bit after 12. I thought it was around 2, but he said it was about like 12:30, 12:45. I'm not sure, but he said a little bit after 12. As soon as he opened the door, a male with a Spanish accent, sound like from Mexico, from those that I've heard speak from Mexico, say freedom. Or when he's sleeping, hearing a male with a Spanish accent engaging. I've even heard blacks say that Mexican or something, or he likes your son. Like it's some type of homosexual demon immigrant force engaging with Imani, causing him to make noise while he sleep. And I've heard blacks say, yeah, he likes your son. So this has been going on for a while, hearing those that's a male that has a Spanish accent, sound like from Mexico, um, um, could be from South Central America, but not saying I'm perfect because I'm not. I try not to assume, but it's a accent tone from those from Mexico have some of them, not all of them, and I'm able to pick up on that they are from Mexico. Definitely, I can hear the Black and Negro African Americans, but I could be wrong sometimes. Accents. So it seemed as though, and still hearing them say brother. And so it's still, I'm not saying everyone here in Annapolis is doing this or saying brother to be malicious or are transhumans or humanoid AI. What I'm saying is that that which started probably collaborating here in Annapolis, that's able to manipulate dreams, invade thoughts, definitely send forth sharp pains. Um, Also pale skins too, because I spoke of many times how when a Black Negro male would try to engage, or especially Black Negro male in police cars driving around oddly, in police cars, okay, police cars. A lot of them, some of them are in the military, driving around oddly, and then all of a sudden a pale skin who look to be possibly what you would say, like in the South, some Southerners, they used to say, or blacks would say, these are rednecks, or just unkept pale skinned male would start walking very close around me, trying to get my eye attention, like really look at me in the eye or body language. Um, and then I could feel an engagement of pale skins. So what this does, uh, what this is what I remember hearing, but I couldn't believe how much it was going on. How they said those that were in Freemason or practice Freemasonry, the Black Negroes and African American Negroes, Black and African American on that status, same status, with pale skins that practice Freemasonry and say in different occult sects will come together and create racial crimes that really didn't exist. They were doing human sacrifices, ritual sacrifices, and then later putting a racial term, a racial incident to it. All the while they came together and either killed someone who was African American or Black, predominantly have been, and um, and then blamed someone else. Well, it could be that person, whatever, however they conjured up, but it was not what it seemed to be. It was like for instance, when some police officers got off of a very horrendous crime of killing a male, predominantly have been males that are that look to be African American and Black, for or it could be other heinous crimes, maybe accused of rape, or a pale skin being accused of rape. And these are pale skins, or just a pale skinned male being accused of rape of a Black woman or African American woman, or more who's in their status. I've never heard of a more in their status, but I'm pretty sure it could happen. But definitely African American in that term. So instead of the truth being known that it was collaborated with those that are transhumans and also humanoid AI doing this, okay, to do a ritual form of blood sacrifice. They create a racial crime set, criminal, make it a race, some type of racist incident that happened when it really that was not what it was. So this is the game, psychological game that I have experienced here in Annapolis through the years. Okay, through body language, and it all stemmed from first. It stemmed from the Black Negro African American, not all here in Annapolis, but that seemed to be transhuman or humanoid AI trying to rape and molest male and female. Okay, invade first. They started invading dreams, and then after the Black male invaded dreams, trying to cause my genitals for me to enjoy my genitals being attacked in a sexual manner. The Black female started when she would see me, not all, but way too many, would look at me and say, "He effed you," as though I was included in their ritual, witchcraft, occult ritual, satanic ritual. And I wasn't. I was new to Annapolis. Very new. Last thing I would think, first of all, I didn't know the military was here and prevalent like it was, but with the United States Navy, Army, and other military branches prevalent, so prevalent, I would never think it would be here. Um, like I always say this: as Moors, we taught to always respect the United States Navy and Army, because they're supposed to be protectorates as we reclaim our actual freedom. I don't know, so I would never think to experience such things here in Annapolis, or any city where the military is so prevalent. But that was what I experienced within the first week I was here. It was like the Black Negro unclean spirit just couldn't wait, couldn't restrain themselves. That's an animal. Those that are unclean, they were animals, male and female. Then definitely those that speak Spanish from Mexico, South Central America. Um, Before I even knew more about that, I really didn't know about South America and their features that much. But I started to see them because they were engaging. Like the guy that came into Burger King saying that he knew Imani, his name was Alex, and that he colored and drew with Imani and gave Imani rides back and forth to work. I was like, and he said he was Imani's best friend here in Annapolis. I was like, you are? Imani and I don't know anyone personally here. I was so surprised. And he said this at Burger King like it was nothing. I mean, he looked at me straight in the eye and lied like it was nothing to lie about. Like it was it was no problem or challenge for him to lie. And I've seen that a lot here with those that implied, not all, but those that implied to be in a Freemasonic or some type of set, occult satanic set. I've seen that a lot. And when I say a lot, one is too many. I mean, so that's when I really started to pay attention to the features, the accents of those from South Central America, and the difference between them and Mexicans. Because they all collaborate. Not all of them are the same, but many of them collaborate together. Whether they in the satanic ritual, saying they're wolves or werewolves or birdmen, whatever it may be, with the black, Negro, and pale skin here. But definitely, too many times, pale skin males start walking close, smiling after black Negro males. Black Negro males or females who, or might hear someone say, "She love your son," or black Negro males trying to engage, and I'm not receiving their engagement. Like, "Hi, brother, what's up?" And try to give them time to talk. That's when one of the unkept pale skins, males predominantly, will definitely be more engaging. I can feel energy on me. Like, and then here maybe a black, I've heard so many times black Negro males say brother. Like they're doing something in a punishment, like some type of punishment or some type in females. That they punishing someone. Isn't that sick? But I came after a few years and realizing that there's a reason why not all that say racist, but there's a reason why it's too many blacks here who kept saying she's racist. Because I was like, racist? What are you talking? Why are black people calling saying racist? And look at me. Now I know why. Because not all that says it. Because I'm among transhuman blacks that the same ones that were through many riots and so forth and heinous crimes. It was them that the United States government was using humanoid AI. It was them the United States government corporation was using, and they in the United States corporation government still use Islam, just like the United. This is the unnaturalized criminal United States government, not the naturalized one. So, like they use the immigrants from South Central America and Mexico. They could either be from Africa too, because not all immigrants, once again, not all from South Central America, Mexico, Africa, but too many. They use them to make people sick, force engaged. That's why I hear in the accents here and around our new apartment. They criminals, for real.